Hey, what's going on? Keith from Trigger Happy. Going to take a look at a Ruger LCR today. We reviewed the 38 Special. We have reviewed the 22 long rifle. I've had a 357 in the shop and I didn't get a chance to review it, but this is the newest offering, which is the 22 Magnum. And it's very similar in almost every single way to the other LCR models, except for obviously the chambering. But this is a really nice gun. This probably, to me, has more usefulness than, honestly, maybe either of the other two, because I like the 22 Magnum load. It's got some power to it, yet it's still not expensive. It's a good little trail gun, something to plink with. And it still has a little bit of a home defense capability because the 22 Magnum is certainly more powerful than a 22 long rifle. So, you know, kind of serves several purposes here. There is a big downside to this gun. I'll get to it in a moment. But as far as the way the gun's set up, got the same Hogue rubber grips that come on all the LCR line. Basically, you can get 2 fingers on the gun. It's hard to get that pinky on there unless you can really squeeze it on there, but it's almost impossible. It's an internal hammer design, so there's no hammer to pull. It's a double action only gun. The trigger is serviceable. It's a long, hard pull, but it's not terrible. You know, it breaks pretty nice. You know, you can stage it there. No complaints with that. You know, as all LCR revolvers are, they rattle. You know, it's taken me a while to get used to that. That's a functional part in the gun. It has to do that. So if you pick up an LCR and you hear that, it's not a broken gun. It'll work fine. That's just part of the design. In the 22 Magnum chambering, you get 6 round capacity. So not obviously as much as the 22 long rifle, but it certainly works. Sights are, you know, adequate. It's got a pretty sizable front, you know, fin sight here, I would call it. Works quite well, no problems there. Very compact revolver. I mean, you know, it's palm of your hand size. It's small, short barrel. It's extremely lightweight. So if you want to carry this gun, and like I said, a backpack gun or a trail gun, works perfectly. The downside to these guns, if you're going to buy a 38 Special, it's going to run you, let's say, in the $450 ballpark or less sometimes. The problem with a 22 long rifle or 22 Magnum, same price. You can see here, I got $435 on this gun. They're almost identical in price. So you're going down from a larger powered rifle or powered pistol in a 38 Special and going down to, you know, arguably a much lesser gun in terms of stopping power with a 22 Magnum or a 22 long rifle, but you're paying the same price. So that's where the downside is to these. But I understand from Ruger's standpoint, it's the same gun. There's nothing different. You know, it's essentially the same barrel, the same setup. It's just chambered differently. So that's kind of the downside to me, is it's kind of an expensive gun for what you're going to probably use it for. But nonetheless, works very well. It's very lightweight. It's going to be perfect for, again, a trail gun or even a secondary concealed carry option. So check it out. This is the Ruger LCR in their new offering of the 22 Magnum. Nice little gun. We'll see you next time. Thanks.